Of all the E39 trim models, only 2 received the boot lip spoiler. All M5s and the very rare 2003 M-Tech package. And while I think the E39 is a beautiful car, I do think it's missing just a little something when it doesn't have the boot lip spoiler. The problem is, adding any sort of trim piece like this is usually a pretty expensive endeavor, as it has to be the factory matched paint. Installing it usually requires some sort of body modification, but I got this one for less than $40 off eBay. Brand new. It wasn't one that somebody was selling at a loss. Brand new, less than $40 with factory paint, and it installs in less than 10 minutes. I've had it on the car for just over a year. It has been perfect. I haven't had any issues with the double-sided tape coming off. I haven't had any issues with the paint fading or flaking or chipping or doing anything weird. It's made out of one giant piece of urethane, so it's very hard, but it has just enough give so that when you apply it, you can follow that gentle curve of the rear of the trunk. It's not quite a straight line. It's got just a little bit of a curve to it. The easiest way to install this is to remove the backing for the double-sided tape just above the center of the M on the BMW emblem. Find the middle, mark it, apply just the middle onto the back of the car with the little bit of backing that you've peeled off sticking out from under it. You'll pull more backing off, press it down on the car, pull more backing off, press the spoiler again, and keep working your way to the outside. It's a lot easier than just pulling all the backing off and applying it all at one time. Believe it or not, this does have some functionality to it. One of the M5 board members put this exact model in a CFD simulator and found that it reduced drag by about 1%, and its main function is to reduce turbulence at high speeds. Now, while most people aren't taking their 540s on the Autobahn, at least not in America anyway, a slight reduction in drag is going to help your gas mileage. It's not going to be great. 1% reduction in drag on this car is not insignificant, but at the same time, you're not really going to notice it, but it might end up paying for itself over the life of the car, especially considering you get the look at this beautiful thing for less than $40. I'm definitely going to put the eBay listing down below. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. The people who sell this did not ask me to make this video. I just think it is probably the best bang for the buck on these cars. I mean, you're spending $40 and you're adding a nice sporty, classy touch to the back of the car. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's something that BMW designed, so it looks factory. No one's going to look at it and say, oh, it's just some cheap aftermarket parts that they put on. But I really do think it adds a nice touch to the car. And again, like I've said, it's held up great. My car is parked outside 100% of the time. I do not get to keep it in the garage, and it has black paint in the south, so it's living a very hard life, and it is held up beautifully. And short of spending $10 to paint the brakes on your car, I can't really think of anything that is a better value for how much it improves the look of your vehicle. Not to mention, it takes less than 10 minutes to install it. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week.